Good evening, everyone. Russell Moore coming to you, dedicated to financial literacy, coming to you again. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I want to say that, get that out of the way. uh, Ring my bell, like Muhammad Ali rung his bell, and yeah, I love this T-shirt. Um, as you notice in the background, you can see "Happy Birthday, my son." We celebrated my son's fifth birthday today. My son, we call him Little Bubba, and it's beautiful, beautiful little boy. My boy, I'm so proud of him. Um, so yeah, we did that today, and today is May 1st. His birthday is 4:30, April 30th. So, or as he says, April 30th. So I'm excited. You might think, why are you excited? I mean, we're in a bear market. Yeah, we are, team. Friday, um, Friday, which was the last day for the month as far as the market was concerned, Nasdaq in 1 month down 13, almost 14%, 13% down the Nasdaq. Um, the S&P 500 is headed towards the bear market. The Dow has a little bit of ways to go, but it's coming too. We're definitely Russell 2000 bear market, definitely. So, gang, hold on. Um, we've still got those stock split coming up, Google and Amazon, and I believe Tesla as well will have a stock split. Um, so a lot of people are bailing out of the market right now and just saying, you know what, I'm selling everything and I'm going to cash or gold or silver. And gold and silver is always a good, I think. You got some people that are even pulling out of crypto. I'm seeing crypto having a little bit of volatility, particularly this weekend. Um, Here's what I would say about this current market. We're definitely in a bear market. Bear market basically means when you're trending down about 20% or more. 20% more, and the market goes down 20% or more, you're pretty much in a bear market. Now, there's some other indicators that you might want to look at and think about as well. But for the most part, 20%, you're in a bear market. Below, above 20%. So, um, Monday, 5/2. I don't know what the market is going to do. Um, I think it's going to continue on the downtrend. I think it's going to continue to sell off. Um, for those of you that have large positions, I think, some people are like, you know what, I'm going to take some off the table and I'm going to sell. And, you always hear this saying among the market traders and those else that are investing. And I want to say that Warren Buffett coined it. He actually didn't, but he's made it famous modern day. And that is buy the dip. When other people are fearful, that's when you get aggressive. And when other people are aggressive and going after the market, that's when you become more careful and concerned and conservative. And you know what I'm saying? In other words, when everybody's going up, you go down. When everybody's going down, you go up. And the sentiment. But I think we're not done as far as the bear market is concerned. I don't think we're done. We may have a couple of days. We may have May, but we may have a couple of days, the beginning of May, where we do trend up. But I think for the most part, this thing continues. Um, so get ready. Get ready. And it's actually pretty good for the market. I actually heard Kathy Wood mention that maybe about a year ago. How she talked about, pullbacks and corrections are actually good for the market. And I'm still going to stay focused. I pretty much months ago, I got out a lot of equities. I got out of, I still have some, but very little. Um, I do possess two in my Fidelity account, OUSA, which is a conglomerate of, it's an ETF that's pretty solid. Uh, it's got a bunch of good companies in it, and it's dividends as well. So this is a good time to look at your dividend, get some dividend stocks. It might be a good time to do that. Also looking at emerging, yeah, emerging markets, and oil and gas. Want to look at that as well. Um, but don't panic. Don't panic. I'm not ready to say the word crash yet. I'm not ready to say crash. Even though I said it in the last 8 months, I think I've said we were headed towards a crash. And a lot of the market numbers are very similar to 2008. And we know what happened in 2008, the Great Recession. One thing I want to say about the recession, a lot of people are saying that we're headed for a recession. But I've been saying this for a couple of months now. I believe we're in a recession. Normally, the federal government it's not going to admit recession, especially in a year where we got an election year, 2022. Uh, we have an election coming in New York. I mean, in New York, yeah, in New York we do, but in November we have, you know, and it's going to be very interesting to see some of these Senate races and how that's going to affect the market. Now, a lot of times it doesn't affect the market too much, but I don't know if the Republicans get going and they actually regain the House and the Senate. Um, the market they tend to be a little bit more pro Wall Street. We may see the market moving in an upward direction. So, but here's what I would say for this week. We're right in the midst of earnings, and so keep an eye on the earnings. Listen to as many earning calls as possible. Um, I think even Spotify, Pfizer, and Moderna all are reporting their earnings this week. There are some other ones, Under Armour, just a ton of them. You can just look it up. Google earnings uh, this week, market earnings. You can Google it, and you can find a list somewhere on Google. Google has everything. Okay, so and I would keep an eye on the earnings and find out what companies in this volatile time, what companies are still prospering, what companies are still have revenue growth, cash flow, low debt. Management team seems to be not panicking, solid, staying with the vision and the plan for the company. Fundamentals to me is something you want to take a look at right now more than any other time. I'm not saying that the technicals aren't important; they are for the short term trader or investor. But for those of us that are more long term, it's now about what are these companies doing? Which companies are going to last when the smoke clears? Which companies are going to last? And so that's going to be it for me. I know you guys have been on a kind of a little bit of a hiatus the last couple of weeks, but I'm back. I'm back, and hey, I am not losing hope on the market. Not, no, 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 no. I'm just waiting for the right time. Waiting for the right time to enter. So keep your eyes on these indicators. Look at and open up your scope of what you look at as far as stocks. Don't just stay with what you know, but look beyond and start divvying out and looking out, heading out and expanding your horizons as far as what type of stocks you're looking for, and even markets. I was talking to someone today at my son's birthday party. At one point, near the end of the party, we were chit chatting, and he talked about the euro and how the euro has been taking a dive. Well, that can affect a lot of things as far as emerging markets. So, but particularly because of the war in Ukraine and Russia, the EU is plunging. I'm going to take a good look at that tomorrow. So, because what happens in other parts of the world, in other markets, definitely can affect us, and vice versa. What happens in our market, the U.S. market, can affect other countries in emerging um, markets. So, and also, that's right. Keep an eye on China. Keep an eye on China. The China stocks. I'm telling you guys, I'm still very confident that the Chinese stocks, um, the EVs, the Alibabas, the Tencent, keep an eye on JD. Keep an eye on these companies. I don't think it's over for them. Um, I did a video on it. Please take a look at it. I'm not going to go into all the reasons why I think that market is going to it's going to pick up, and there'll be some profits to be made in some of those in the Chinese market. I still believe that. Other people may be bearish on it. I'm bullish on China. Okay. So anyway, I want you to have a wonderful week. Uh, what do I always say? If you do not learn, you will not earn. Um, we just left Financial Literacy Month, April, and I want to tell somebody, share with everyone. Look, um, check out your budgets. I kind of feel that people have gotten away from their budgets and are starting to lose discipline on their spending. So I want to just tell you, take a look at your budgets, see where your money is going. Watch where your money is going. What are you spending your money on? Are you overspending? Are you reducing some of your are you reducing some of your expenses? Buy Netflix. A lot of people are saying buy the Netflix right now. So look at your subscriptions, check them out, and see if there's things that you can live without for a season. Another thing, pay off your debt. Attack your debt like never before. Attack your debt like never before. Attack your debt like never before. All right. The economy is definitely slowing down. People say we're heading for a recession. I think we are in a recession. Not to scare you, but you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. You know why? Because you're an innovator. You know why? Because you're great and you're wonderful and God bless you and you're going to make it and it's going to be okay. All right. No matter what this market says, you're going to outlast the market. See ya.